Good afternoon, sir. This is my portfolio assessment presented by Kamunayan Jamaica May from 2.1 BPED. So let's start by category A, which is the corrected midterm exam. So my DIE reflection about this is I chose the sports and exercise psychology, which is achieving or I received a score of 42 out of 50. So this assessment or this midterm exam is evaluated by understanding of key concept like goal theory within sports. My graded exam paper serves as the artifact which I have reviewed by identifying specific areas of proficiency and those requiring development. So this score, which is the 42 over 50 while passing, highlights my foundational grasp of sports psychology, but also signals areas needing deeper comprehension. As a future teacher, particularly in physical education, it suggests my ability to conceptualize theories and presents, but their application requires further cultivation. I recognize the importance of internalizing how these psychological constructs influence athlete performance, crucial of effectively motivating and scaffolding my future students' learning. This experience serves as a valuable opportunity for growth towards my professional goal of becoming an effective educator who applies sports psychology. This core prompts me to move beyond surface level knowledge. My next goal is to inform by the evaluation is to formulate more robust strategies for integrating theoretical knowledge with practical application. I will incorporate more case studies and scenarios to bridge academic learning with real-world athletic situation, ensuring I can effectively teach and intervene in the psychological effects of my students' sports journey. So next is my high stakes quizzes. Now recently, I received those quizzes of my four major subject, no, yung mga results niya. So mga subject niyan is PCK3, FCTP 2, 1, 4. And those results show my strength in some areas but highlight a critical gap in PCK3, which is mababa yung PCK3 ko, which is the 18 over 30. Possibly due to preparation or difficulty with the concepts. As a teacher, consistent understanding across all subjects is essential. So I need to address those inconsistencies. Moving forward, I will be focused on improving my PCK3 knowledge by analyzing my mistakes and seeking guidance. And also, I will diversify my study methods to ensure balanced preparation for future assessments, aiming to building a strong foundation for effective teaching. So lastly, in category A, which is the subject matter essay, I submitted an essay on expressionism for my art appreciation course and earned a perfect score of 100 over 100. This confirms my ability to understand complex topics and explain them clearly. So as a future teacher, this score or these results highlights or show my ability of how genuine interest and deeper engagement lead to excellent work. So, this experience reinforce how deep appreciation translate into superior output. So, this success validates my analytical and communication skill. My goal now is to maintain this level of excellence in all subjects, ensuring I can fully understand diverse topics and inspire the same passion of my learning in my future students. So my next goal is to inform by success is to replicate the depth across all academic endeavors even in less familiar areas. And I will strategize ways to immerse myself more fully in diverse subjects, understanding that my ability to inspire future students is my own comprehensive understanding and passion for my learning. So let's proceed to category B. The first one is the detailed lesson plan artifact, which is I created detailed lesson plan for grade 7 PE on warm-up and cool-down exercises, covering objectives, materials, and varied activities like charades and personal plan creation. This process helped me combine teaching principles with subject knowledge effectively. So this experience or this detailed lesson plan represents the significant steps in my journey as a future educator, clearly demonstrating my ability to to structure an effective learning experience. It reinforces that true planning is key to success teaching and student understanding. And this achievement marks important process in my development as an educator. My next goal is to improve or to apply and evaluate these plans in real classroom, refining my skills based on student feedback to ensure my teaching is well organized and truly effective. So next is my instructional materials. I created and used instructional materials for my demo teaching, including a handout on expressionism and combined definitions, context, and visuals. These materials, along with those I observed from my other professors, help make complex topics clear and engaging for my students. This experience showed me how vital well-designed materials are for effective learning. They are not just extras, but essential tools that directly impact how a student understand and apply new knowledge. So this has shaped my approach to teaching moving forward. Moving forward, I will focus on creating materials that are rich in content and interactive, blending different formats to make learning accessible and meaningful for my all students. So lastly, for category B, which is the photo of simulation teaching, I conducted a simulated teaching session using visual aids, interactive activities, and positive reinforcement. I moved around the class to ensure understanding and students were actively engaged to learn. This experience show how combining different teaching strategies creates an effective environment. It confirmed that teaching is about building connections, not just sharing information, and that a student-centered approach works well. So this simulation is a valuable steps in my development. So my next goal is I will improve my classroom management and pacing, add more complex interactive elements, and continue refining my methods to create dynamic and supportive learning environments. So let's start for category C, which is the first artifact, the original rubrics. I completed an activity where I created an analytic rubric using the Anchor method. Defining criteria and performance levels, I earned a perfect score of 30 over 30, confirming the quality of my work. This task improved my ability to design clear assessment tools. It taught me that rubrics are not just for grading, but also guide learning by setting clear expectation and ensuring fairness. So this achievement is critical or serve a critical foundation for me by teaching my pedagogical skills. Moving forward, I will apply this ability to different subjects and tasks. Using rubrics early on to help students understand standards, self-assess, and grow independently. Next is graded student sample. I am sharing my report card for the first semester of year 2025 to 2026, showing consistently high grades ranging from 86 to 98.68. My teacher commended by excellent performance, dedication, and mastery of my subjects. These results reflect my deep understanding and hard work. As a future educator, they prove my ability to learn and excel in different fields, especially in PE and general education. This confirms that consistent efforts leads to success. This achievement validates my readiness for teaching. My goal is to use the strong academic foundation to improve my practical skills, turning knowledge into effective teaching strategies. I will continue striving for excellence to inspire my future students. Lastly, the formative assessment tools. I use digital tools like Google Classroom and Google Forms for assessments. Google Classrooms help manage materials and announcements, while Forms or Google Forms allowed for quick quizzes and instant feedback, making it easy to track student progress. This experience showed me how technology simplifies teaching tasks and improves learning. It saves time on administration and provides immediate data, allowing me to adjust my teaching and help students learn better. This has improved my skills as a modern educator. Next goal is I plan to use more digital tools creatively to design engaging assessments that identify learning gaps and personalize instruction, making my teaching more dynamic and effective. Next, the last category, which is the first artifact, is the photo collage of your journey. I created a photo collage titled Frames of Growth to document my journey, showing moments of learning, collaboration, and personal well being. It reflects a balance between academic work and life experience. This project helped me to understand that growth is holistic learning, involves not just academics, but also relationships and self reflection. As a future teacher, I realized the importance of nurturing both the mind and the both emotional well-being of my students. These experiences guides my future goals. I will apply the holistic approach in my teaching, creating environments where students can grow academically, socially, and personally, helping them discover their own path to success. Next is philosophy of teaching statement. I wrote my philosophy of teaching, which focuses on inspiring growth, building character, and empowering learners. I believe in creating a supportive environment where students and teachers learn together, aiming to shape good individuals through love and purposes. This shows my understanding that teaching goes beyond sharing knowledge. It is about holistic development, character building, and empowering students. It reflects my commitment to a student-centered approach where I act as a facilitator. This philosophy guides my path as an educator. My next goal is to put these ideas into practice by designing lessons that encourage critical thinking and collaboration. I will measure success not just by grades, but by how much my students grow in character and confidence. Lastly is my professional development certificates. I am sharing my professional development certificates which show my commitment to continuous learning. This includes online courses or Coursera on literacy, technology, and sustainability. Sama na po natin dyan is yung assessment and learning. As well as my experience as an organizer and participation in a mental health program. These activities show my dedication to improving my teaching skills and understanding education holistically. This helped me this helped me develop leadership, organizational abilities, and awareness of students' well-being, going beyond just academic knowledge. This forms as a strong foundation for my career. My goal is to apply what I have learned to create innovative lessons and inclusive classrooms. I will also use my skills to contribute to schools' initiatives and support student success and well-being. So now let's proceed to the three power questions. We have the choice, the pivot, and the vision. So the answer to the choice is, I am proud to have a score of 42 over 50 on my corrected midterm exam. These results mean more than just a grade to me. As a working student, balancing work and studies is very hard. There are days I feel exhausted, and taking the exam while tired was truly challenging. I didn't expect to do well because I was physically and mentally drained. However, this score proved that my hard work paid off. It shows that even with little rest and a heavy load, I can still understand and remember my lessons. It validates that my sacrifices are worth it and reminds me that I am capable of achieving excellence no matter how tired I am. Next answer is for the pivot. I chose a photo collage because it truly tells the story of my journey. Every picture shows a different path I took, and every step was challenging. Being a working student was never easy, but it taught me to be more flexibility. I had to constantly adjust my learning and teaching strategies to make the most time of limited time and energy. I learned to adapt my methods to ensure I understand my lesson well despite of many responsibilities. There were times when things felt too heavy, but this image reminds me that I never gave up. I am proud of this collection because it proves that I am overcome every difficulty. It shows that even when the road was tough, I kept moving forward and found better ways to learn and succeed. Lastly, for the vision, I included my philosophy of teaching because it represents my beliefs and my goal for the future. In 5 years, I see myself as a professional educator, and this document serves as my guide. Writing it helped me reflect deeply on my purpose and the kind of teacher I want to be. It defines my values, how I will treat my students, and how I will shape their learnings. Even though my journey as a working student is hard, this reminds me that every sacrifices brings me closer to my dream. It is my promise to teach with passion, purpose, and a heart dedicated to serving others. So that's all about my artifacts and my portfolio assessment. Thank you for listening, Sir Leo.